Okay, this type of question kita pernah buat, so we try to discuss together. Okay, when you see your carbon 12 atom, so please put here one carbon 12 is RAM is 12. So kita ada 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to find the RAM of X, very simple. 4 carbon atom darab dengan 12, you akan dapat apa? 48. Alright, so the RAM of X is 48. Very simple. Okay, any questions so far? No question, right? Okay, so what is the meaning of RAM? So what you guys do here, cuba buat dia punya formula. RAM means you letak divide macam ni. Divide 1/12 times mass of what? Gisim. Mass of 1. 1 berapa atom? Carbon 12 atom. So ini letak macam ni. Okay, so here you ambil average. In BM we call purata. Average mass of mesti tulis 1 atom. 1 atom sesuatu unsur. Okay, of an element. Semua ni kena ada. Okay, then this divide is you do what when compare. So you guys put here when compare, apabila dibandingkan lah. Okay, any question? So you already do the formula. That means after that easy for y'all. Any question so far? No question, right? Okay, so how to answer? Just convert the formula into word form. How to answer this one? So you all put what? Average prata mass of one atom. Okay, you tulis one atom of an element. Mesti tulis macam ni. Kalau tak ada markah. Of an element when compare. Apabila dibandingkan. When compare with what? With 1/12 of mass ni, of one carbon 12 atom. Okay, 1/12 of mass, you boleh letak macam ni, mass of one carbon. Carbon one atom, 12 atom. Any question? So this type of question lama tak keluar. This is last year trial paper and before this ada satu trial paper. So this year kemungkinan besar boleh keluar. So make sure get full mark. Okay, give one reason why carbon 12 atom is used as a standard atom. Because why? Because the carbon 12 atom exists as solid. Wujud sebagai pepejal. Exists as solid. You letak comma, letak easy. Okay, to handle. Handle the experiment. Satu markah. Any question? No question, right? Okay, then kamu tengok satu carbon 12 RAM adalah berapa? 12. Bila ada 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 baru dia jadi seimbang. So how many carbon atoms? So they ask what is the RAM of atom X. So kamu tulis di sini RAM of atom X adalah 4. 4 carbon 12 atom. What is the RAM of carbon 12? 12. So 12 kan? So you will get what? 48. So in the exam, tak payah tulis ini semua. In the exam, you straight away answer the question. So just put 48. Any question? Any question? Okay, tak ada. Okay, now we do the second question. Okay, berapakah bilangan atom helium yang diperlukan untuk menyamai jisim satu atom X? Okay, try to do 1 minute from now. So how many atoms of helium is required to equalize the mass of one atom X? Kalau dah siap boleh angkat tangan Okay, anyone finish already? Amirul, habis? Katie, done?
Dah, sir.
Done, ah? Okay, so very easy, no. So, kamu buat apa? First thing you do what? RAM of helium berapa? Tengok sini. So, 4. Helium, 4. Simpan. Okay, then you see the RAM of X. Baru tadi kamu kira kan, which is 48. Okay, 48. Simpan. Okay, so how many atoms? So, kita dah tahu berapa atom, I use N. So, we take like this. How many atoms of helium? So, you put here RAM of helium equalize sama dengan, okay, sama dengan, okay, RAM, okay, mass of one atom X, okay, so RAM of X, you buat macam ni formula. So N we don't know, RAM, N we don't know, right? So N we don't know, RAM of helium berapa? 4, ambil ni, then sama dengan RAM of X berapa? 48. Now you find the N. So how to find the N? 48 bagi 4. So you will get how much? The answer 12, right? So 12. Okay, any question? So we need 12 helium atom to equalize the one X atom. Okay, soalan macam ni jangan salah kalau keluar dalam exam. Okay, now we do next question. Okay, tu ni then only kita masuk ni Okay, kalau dia kata apa? Balancing. This year balancing boleh keluar untuk exam. So this is decompose. Kalau dia kata A, kamu tengok ni satu A, arrow, okay, dia letak B jadi C. So ini adalah B, lepas tu C kan. So di sini kamu kena bagi tahu A decomposes. Terurai. A decomposes. Mesti guna perkataan macam ni. A terurai. Faham tak? Okay, now we do the first question. Balancing the equation. Katakan you rasa macam stress nak balance. Depan ni just letak 2. Just letak 2. Okay, so now, okay, aluminium 4. So aluminium 2 darab 2, 4. Okay, any question so far? Okay, carbon pula. Kita tengok carbon. Carbon 3 darab 2, 12. 3 darab 2, 12. Okay, so here 3 times 2, 12. So here you must do what? Carbon. How to get the carbon? Okay, so kita tengok di sini. So 3 darab 2, 6 no. Okay, carbon di sini kalau you tengok betul-betul, carbon di sini ada 1, 1, 3 kan? 3, lepas tu you darab dengan 2, 6 kan? So you put 6 lah. Any question? Oksigen dia akan balance sendiri. You tak perlu risau. Oksigen di sini 3 darab 3, 9. 9 darab 2, okay, 18. So oksigen ia 6. 6 tambah 12, okay, it is 18. Any question? So this type of question don't get wrong. Must do correctly. Later I will share the question trying to do. Okay, now we go for last question. Interpret the chemical equation in qualitative term. Lama tak keluar dalam exam. Qualitative means how many mole? Berapa mole? Okay, depan ini 2 mole kan? So you letak di sini 2 mole. Okay, 2 mole. Ini adalah apa? So tuliskan aluminium. Okay, aluminium carbonate. Kalau boleh jangan tulis formula. So di sini A arrow become B plus C, right? Okay, you must use terurai or decomposes. Hari tu kita ada buat A plus B, right? Decomposes to produce. To produce ini berapa mole? 2 mole, right? So you put here 2 mole of aluminium. Okay, aluminium oxide. Oxide and 6 mole. Okay, 6 mole of carbon. Carbon dioxide. Dioxide gas. You guys already score, okay, 1 mark. Any question? Any question? Okay, this is last year's Sarawak trial paper. Okay, so make sure, remember, and if let's say this year SPM came out, make sure get full mark. Okay, so ingat so ini adalah one of the targeted for this year. Okay, now we go for today's lesson. Okay, today's lesson kamu kena faham electrolysis. Ada kelas saya belum ajar electrolysis tapi I continue kena nanti kita buat. Okay, pergi ke sini. Okay, kena. So, okay. Yang tengok recording tu tengoklah nanti saya hantar. Kalau saya record, saya hantar. Okay. Tapi saya record juga. So, okay, now we do this. Kena. Okay. This is most important part. Ada satu benda di banyak tuition pun dia tak ajar tau. So saya nak ajar benda tu kena sangat penting. Okay, now we go for electrolytic. Most of you already learn electrolytic cell. Electrolytic cell, okay, ingat ini dua elektrod ini adalah sama jenis. Sama jenis. Dia guna carbon, kalau dia guna carbon, dia guna carbon. Kalau dia guna copper, dia guna copper. Kalau dia guna silver, dia guna silver. Itu electrolysis. Jangan tulis battery, ada battery, no battery. Tak boleh tulis. Okay, dan di sini bila ada battery, kamu tulis electrical energy converted into chemical energy. Okay, electrical energy converted into electrical energy. Kenapa this is electrolysis style? Jangan tulis ada battery, tak boleh. Mesti tulis same type of electrode used as anode and cathode. Okay, mesti guna same type of electrode used as anode and cathode. Energy change, electrical energy changes into chemical energy. Anode di sini, anode adalah positive terminal. Positive terminal. Tetapi proses yang berlaku dekat anode adalah oxidation. Oxidation means the ion lost electron. Anion lost electron. Cathode means it is a negative terminal. Cathode adalah, okay, cathode di sini adalah negative terminal. Proses yang berlaku adalah reduction. Reduction means it do what is accept elektron, menerima elektron. Dia ada factor 1, factor 2, factor 3. Kita dah belajar. Okay, purification application, dia ada purification, electroplating and extraction. Kita dah belajar. Nanti kita ulang balik. Saya ulang balik. Okay, now we go for one more cell. This cell very easy kalau you faham konsep dia. Okay, bila you nampak tak ada bateri, first thing you tulis what? CE tukar kepada EE. Okay, this is called what? Kalau ditanya energy change, chemical energy converted into electrical energy. Tindak balas kimia yang berlaku di sini akan menghasilkan pergerakan elektron. When there's a movement of electron in the circuit, there's a production of electricity. Dapat? Okay, bila tak ada bateri, please remember anode, okay, negative terminal. Sini anode what terminal? Positive terminal. Bila tak ada bateri, negative terminal. Kenapa negatif? Nanti saya buktikan. Anode negative terminal, cathode okay, adalah positive terminal. Tuliskan dalam modul kamu. Anode negative terminal, cathode positive terminal. Kita buat anode dulu. Okay, saya nak kamu hafal 3 benda. Bila you nampak anode for Voltaic cell, negative terminal. Anode, okay, anode, what is the name of the process? Oxidation. Tuliskan point number 2. Point pertama, anode negative terminal. Anode undergo what reaction? Oxidation. Sini pun anode undergo oxidation. Tetapi anode terminal saja berubah. Okay, kan? Okay, kita pergi kepada Voltaic cell. Okay, anode negative terminal. The name of the process, okay, oxidation. Anode, you choose the E naught value. Okay, E naught value, the electrode. Mana satu anode, mana satu cathode. Okay, macam mana ni you kena tulis, kena cam. Tulis ni, you must find the E naught value more negative or less positive. More negative or less positive. Sir, saya tak faham apa benda ni. You pilih E naught value paling rendah. Okay, itu je. Can understand? Ini point number 2. Anode. Anode oxidation. You pilih E naught value less, more positive, more negative, less positive. Okay, indirectly please remember E naught value rendah. Then satu lagi anode untuk half equation. Tolong hafal ini. Untuk half equation, pilih electrode. For Voltaic cell, anode pilih electrode. Once you already know negative terminal, pilih electrode. Jangan pilih larutan. So what is this lah? I don't understand. Let's say dia bagi zinc, you ambil zinc, arrow, make it zinc 2 positive plus 2 electron. That's all. And what is your observation? Point number 3 sudah hafal. Point number 4. Anode, remember what is your observation? So here zinc electrode become what? Become thinner. Dia akan menjadi nipis. Itu je you kena hafal. Any question? So anode settle. Okay, you nak salinkan. So Voltaic cell, so saya tulis di sini Voltaic cell for anode. Macam mana you nak camkan anode? Okay, you tengok E naught value paling rendah. Bila tuliskan more negative or less positive. Kan So paling rendah. Then you masa buat half equation pilih dia punya rod. Jangan pilih larutan. Itu saja. Alright. And observation the rod become thinner. Any question? No question. So once copy, one person angkat tangan. Okay, done. Okay, now we go for cathode. Okay, cathode. So kita pergi cathode. Okay, cathode will be what terminal? Positive terminal. Why positive terminal? Why negative terminal? Nanti saya buktikan. Okay, cathode positive terminal. Okay, you choose the electrode, first point positive terminal. Okay, first point positive terminal. Cathode undergo what reactions? Process still same. Terminal saja berubah. Okay, terminal saja berubah. Okay, kenapa positive terminal? Okay, the process reduction. Okay, you choose E naught value more positive. Itu saja, paling tinggi lah. Okay, and when you want to do the half equation at cathode, when you want to do the half equation, anode you dah pilih rod kan? Cathode jangan pilih rod. Sekali saja boleh pilih. Anode you sudah pilih, cathode jangan pilih rod untuk half equation. Jangan pilih batang tu. Understand? Cathode jangan pilih batang tu. So you means what you have to pilih? You have to pilih the solution. Inside the solution, inside the larutan, you pilih the cation. Pilih the cation. If let's say they give you 2 cation, solution mesti ada 2 ion kan? So copper 2 ion, you use the electrolysis concept. And cathode always choose the E naught value paling tinggi. Ini 0.00, ini positif 0.34. So which one paling more positive? This one. So always remember for cathode 3 point, first point, okay, cathode positive terminal. Second point, reduction. Jangan pilih rod, pilih cation from the electrolyte. Okay, electrolyte. Cation. Kenapa cation? Nanti saya buktikan. Okay, when we have 2 cation, you choose the cation with E naught value paling tinggi. Itu saja. Okay, any question? Okay, point number 4. Ini sudah hafal. Okay, you want to copy? Copy. Abhishek, understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, later one example I will do, another one you guys do. Can we do like that lah. Okay, point number 5. Point number 5. Okay, point number 5. I do. Okay, point number 5. Okay, after finish all this, point number 5. Okay, electron. Kalau dia minta tick the flow of electron. Tick the flow of electron. So kamu tick daripada negative terminal pergi ke positive terminal. Because negative undergo what reaction? Oxidation. Oxidation means they lost electron. The electron, the batang ini lost electron. Electron akan accumulate here. Okay, accumulate here. So electron move from negative terminal to positive terminal. Ini adalah point number 5. Kita ada total 6 point, 7 point. Then we can start to do. Okay, if they ask you to take the flow of electron from negative to positive terminal. Okay, ini point number 6. Okay, point number 5. Point number 6. Point number 6. Okay, we can continue. Later you all can watch recording. Okay, point number 6. If they ask you to calculate the voltage. Siapa dah belajar dekat tuition? Angkat tangan. Abhishek, what is the formula to calculate voltage? Abhishek? Nikhil? Arvin?
Sir, is it the one where you must minus the E naught value?
Okay, minus E naught value. Please remember when they ask you to find the cathode voltage, remember cathode minus anode. CA. C minus A. What is this, sir? I don't understand. If they ask you to find the E naught cell, indirectly they ask you to find the voltage lah. Voltage, the formula E naught value of cathode. Okay, minus, mesti minus saya letak besar, minus E naught value of anode. Itu saja. This is the formula, and once you apply in the formula, must have positive or negative symbol, must have unit. Unit adalah volt, kamu dapat 2 markah. Every year akan keluar dalam exam. So I don't understand how to do this lah, sir. Can you explain? So if let's say anode negative terminal, the reaction katakan zinc arrow become Zn2 positive plus 2 electron. The E naught value akan diberi dalam exam negative 0.76 watt. Ini adalah E naught value lah. E naught value. Contohlah I do Okay, and cathode pula, cathode positive terminal, let's say you already know copper 2 ion. Okay, get reduced to copper atom and the E naught value positive 0.34 watt. Ini adalah you punya half equation. You already scored 2 marks here. Let's say the next question they ask you to calculate voltage. Calculate the voltage. Macam mana nak calculate voltage? You put here voltage. Voltage, you letak formula ni. E naught value of cathode. Remember CA. C minus A. Cathode minus E naught value of anode. Okay, can anode, okay, cathode, what is the value? Cathode ini value kan, ambil simbol dia. Simbol kena ambil positive 0.34 minus, okay, anode kena ambil simbol juga minus, buka kurungan simbol 0.76. What is your answer? Calculator, find the answer. You will get positive 1.10 unit watt. Bila you buat macam ni, ini point 1, ini point 2. Dia akan tengok simbol semua ada. That's all. Any question? Any question? Okay, later we will practice. Now you understand cathode minus anode. Any question? Any question? No question. Okay, now we go for last point. Then we should able to do. Okay, should able to do. Okay, last point. If they ask you to do cell notation. Cell notation, 1 tahun dia keluar voltage, 1 tahun dia keluar cell notation. Last year dia keluar voltage. Okay, last year they keluar section C, section B, they ask you to find the voltage, 2 marks you know. So tahun ni cell notation, dia akan rotate lah, kena. Cell notation means, okay, you have to do the formula, how to using the half equation. Let's say macam mana nak buat cell notation, very easy you know. Okay, you all focus Okay, let's say anode, negative terminal, the reaction kamu dapat zinc arrow become Zn2 positive plus 2 electron. Ini you dapat macam ni lah. Okay, and your cathode, okay, cathode positive terminal, copper 2 ion, except 2 electron, you dapat copper. Okay, you already scored 2 marks this time. So they ask you to write cell notation. Cell notation macam mana nak buat? Kamu tulis 2 vertical line this, like this. Okay, write down 2 vertical line like this. Okay, 1 small vertical, 1 more small vertical. Okay, this is the cell notation. Okay, can cell notation. Okay, this is your A, B, C. A stand for what? A stand for anode. Anode. B is salt bridge. Your C stand for cathode. Itu saja. Okay, itu saja. Then you see your half equation. Where is your anode? This one, right? It start with this, right? Start with this, right? Ambil ini, letak sini. Okay, after finish this, goes to what product you get. Okay, zinc 2 positive, right? Letak zinc 2 positive di sini. Okay, so your anode settle. Any question? Now your cathode. After salt bridge, your cathode. This is cathode, right? Cathode half equation start with the copper 2 positive, right? Cu2 positive. Then after arrow, okay, after arrow, the product you get this, right? So you put like this. So you already scored 2 marks. Then you guys erase all this. Jangan tunjuk benda ni. Okay, jangan tunjuk benda ni. Okay, you guys already score 1 mark. Okay, and please remember, bila you nampak 1 capital 1 small, 1 capital 1 small, 1 capital 1 small. Okay, 1 capital 1 small. Semua ini exist as solid. Electrode, rod. Kamu pilih rod kan? Rod ni solid, right? Bila you nampak 1 capital 1 small, you put S. 1 capital 1 small, solid. Understand? Bila you nampak copper 2 ion, zinc ion, okay, you nampak silver ion, ion kan? Ini semua daripada larutan. Larutan you kena letak aqueous. So this one you put AQ. This one you put AQ. You score 2 marks. Any question? So you're going very fast now. I don't understand at all. Okay, we try to do again one more time. Okay, so far this is the voltaic cell lah. Okay, voltaic cell and very easy. Okay, now we practice one by one. Okay, can I? Simple voltaic cell. I do a simple voltaic cell means, okay, kita ada simple and complex. Simple means dia ada dua electrode berbeza. One is zinc, another one is copper. Understand? Okay, and they use one electrolyte, satu electrolyte sahaja. Okay, number one I will do, number two you guys do, and y'all share the answer. I will mark. Okay, can I? Okay, number one I to do. Okay, first thing saya tengok tak ada bateri. Bila tak ada bateri, saya akan tulis di sini chemical energy converted into electrical energy. Okay, second thing saya akan circle this one. Okay, and I will read the E naught value. Okay, ini adalah negative 0.76. Okay, this one, this electrode copper, right? Copper, what is the value? Positive. Okay, 0.34. Okay, so saya dah read. Okay, any question? No question, eh? Okay, so far understand, eh? Okay, what I do, I compare these two E naught value. Which one more negative? Zinc lah, of course, zinc lah. Zinc being symbol negative, right? So what I do, I erase this. Zinc is negative terminal. Okay, copper is positive terminal. So I erase this. Okay, zinc is anode. Okay, your copper is cathode. Saya dah dapat satu markah. Okay, can I? Okay, after that, dia tanya ke, dia tak tanya ke, saya akan ambil pen, saya akan tulis. Tick the flow of electron. Macam mana nak tick? Daripada negatif pergi ke positif. It will move from negative to positive. Any question? Any question? No question, eh? Okay, now I actually do the first question. State the electrode that act as negative terminal. Electrode means rod ini. Sama ada this rod ataupun this rod. Which one negative terminal? So my answer, I put zinc. I take the zinc electrode. I already got 1 mark. Kenapa? Because the electrode, zinc electrode, the E naught value is what? More negative. Okay, so I put here E naught value of zinc, okay, is more negative, lebih negative, more negative, negative than one more electrode, which is copper electrode, then copper. I already score 1 mark. Katakan dalam exam dia bagi 3 markah. I need 1 more point. Thus, I put here, thus zinc, okay, is more electropositive, more electropositive than, okay, copper. So I already score another mark. Any question? 3 markah. Any question? No question. No question, eh? All of you understand, eh? Okay. So this is voltaic cell. Kalau electrolytic cell, you buatlah cara electrolytic. Okay, can I? Okay, so like this. Okay, any question? Okay, now I want to do the half equation at negative terminal. Negative terminal anode. Anode tadi saya dah bagi tahu. 4 point kena hafal. You pilih apa? Anode, you pilih the rod. Okay, anode, you pilih the rod. Okay, cathode, don't pilih the rod. Understand? And not you just choose the rod. Okay, the rod, sir, how to choose the rod? You already circled there like this, right? Put partner, you want to choose the rod, right? What is the rod? Zinc rod, right? So you put the zinc arrow, make it Zn2 positive plus 2 electron. After you do this, you go to the observation. Kamu pergi ke observation. Okay, what is the observation at negative terminal? The rod become thinner. So what rod? Zinc electrode become thinner. Any question? You already score 1 mark. Okay, tak ada masalah. Okay, so the zinc electrode di sini kan, saya tunjuk kenapa dia dipanggil negative terminal. Okay, the zinc electrode, what would happen? It will lost electron. Dia akan buang elektron, dia akan jadi nipis lah. Dia akan buang elektron. Elektron tak boleh berada dalam larutan. Cannot flow in the solution. Electron will accumulate at the electrode. Dia buang dua elektron, banyak zinc ion form. Okay, terlalu banyak, the concentration of electron very high. What is the charge of electron? Electron bersifat negatif. That's why this is negative terminal. Okay, because the concentration of electron very high. Okay, can I? So the electron will move from the negative terminal to the positive terminal. Bila dia gerak ke positive terminal, someone have to accept the electron. Otherwise, the circuit is not complete. Any question? Siapa accept electron? So saya dah kata, anode you choose the electron. Cathode don't choose. Only one time only. Kalau anode dah pilih, cathode don't choose. That means the copper electrode jangan pilih. That means I have to pilih mana lah sir? This one. Solution got copper 2 sulfate solution. I ask you to choose what? Cation. Sir, kenapa anion tak boleh choose? Okay, so I do here. So copper 2 ion, kita ada copper 2 ion, kita ada sulfate ion. Solution means how many ion? 4 ion, right? From water, we take 2 ion. Hydrogen ion, hydroxide ion. So what is the name of the process occur at cathode? Cathode, what is the name of the process? Reduction. Reduction means what? Accept electron. Electron bersifat apa? Negatif. Siapa boleh terima elektron? Negatif dengan negatif. Ini pun negatif kan? Negatif dengan negatif. What will happen? Repel. They will lari. So these two ion will move away. Dia akan lari. Why? Because they are same charge. Like charge repel. So the negative electron negative, right, will be accepted one of these ion. Siapa akan accept electron? So you have to see the E naught value. This is positive 0.34. This is 0.00. Cathode always choose the E naught value higher. Cathode selalu pilih E naught value higher. Siapa higher? Copper 2 ion. Blue color ion, more blue color ion. Okay, so cathode, you do what? Copper 2 ion, accept 2 electron and form copper. So you guys already score 1 mark. Any question? So kamu tengok apa yang bentuk brown solid. This is what? Brown solid. Okay, logam berwarna perang. Akan melekat di mana? Tengok diagram. Lekat di mana? So here they use what? Always see the diagram. This one, dia akan melekat di sini kan? Ini apa benda ni? Copper. Copper. So what will happen to the electrode? The electrode become thicker. So deposition of brown solid causes the electrode become thicker. Any question? No question, eh? So here you put what? Copper electrode become thicker. Any question? Any question? So this is basically simple Voltaic cell. No question, eh? Ada yang senyum apa ni? Okay, now we do this question. You guys do. I give you 2 minutes to complete this. Siapa dah siap angkat tangan boleh screenshot ni. Boleh send it to me ni through WhatsApp, eh? Okay, so saya bagi 2 minit dari sekarang. Amirul, faham tak?
Faham, sir.
Okay, tak faham tak apa. Kita buat banyak contoh nanti faham, eh? Sikit-sikit. You all do, eh? I will call your names, try to answer lah. Entah. Siapa tak ada ni, modul ni ada dalam grup kamu. Boleh check. Paris, faham tak? Apa yang cikgu ajar?
Faham, sir.
Okay. Kalau you faham, nanti you bagi jawapan, boleh, eh? Salah tak apa. Ni pasal positif. When you answer, remember this is your exam paper, so answer properly, can Oh, Faris jawab. Bagus lah Faris. Bila saya minta je, you dah jawab. Tania, salah tak apa. Okay, I tengok Faris punya jawapan. Saya betul. Apa tak boleh Okay, kita tengok Faris punya jawapan. Faris, ada salah sikit lah. Hey Faris, you hantar tadi punya jawapan tak nak tadi punya lah, I nak yang baru punya. Dia bagi jawapan yang ni. Ni kenapa you hantar tadi punya? Itu saya dah buat dah. Okay, siapa nak hantar benda ni? Oh, Arwin already sent the answer. Okay, well done. Okay, we check Arwin's one. Very good. Kenapa saya nak buat soalan ni tau? Sebab soalan ni ada sedikit orang boleh buat silap tau. Okay, kita tengok You kena faham betul-betul konsep dia baru boleh buat. Okay, boleh buat lambat. Okay. Okay, now we check the answer. Okay, this one Okay, I mark the paper. Okay. Siapa dah buat, tanyalah. Okay, this one P1, point 1. This one 0. Okay, 0. Okay, this one wrong, 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 wrong. So you only score 1 mark. Why Ini pelajar ni siapa saya tak tahu lah. Saya just ambil sajalah. Okay. Okay. Why? Because, okay. Siapa dapat macam ni ramai? Ni, siapa tahu? Okay, you fokus ni Okay, siapa dah tahu fokus ni Okay. Now you see Okay. Well done. Siapa yang buat ni pelajar tu saya ucapkan well done because he got berani try Okay, that is most important thing. Okay, salah tak apa. Learn from mistake. Here you can do mistake. In the exam, don't do lah. Okay, now we do together. When you understand the concept, you can do, Okay, here they give you magnesium. What is the E naught value of magnesium? Negative 2.38. So ini adalah negative. Okay, here they use copper. Copper. Okay, the E naught value of copper is positive, okay, 0.34. So once you already put this, okay, so anode will be your magnesium. Cathode will be your copper. So you tick the flow of electron. Dia tanya ke tak tanya, tick je. Okay, dah. Okay, can? Okay, and you understand the concept first. Anode, you choose the electrode. So what this student do, he choose the magnesium. Very good. So magnesium Mg2 positive plus 2 electron. Cathode, don't choose the electrode. Once you don't choose the electrode, see the electrolyte. Jangan bawa electrolyte yang ada di sini. Just now the student dia bawa electrolyte yang ada sini. That means he's memorizing the first question. Cannot. You must see what electrolyte given for this question. They give you concentrated sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid ada water. So berapa ion ada? So hydrogen ion, sulfate ion. Daripada sulfuric acid kita ada hydrogen ion and sulfate ion. And here we have hydrogen ion, hydroxide ion. Sir, ada 4 ion. Mana satu ion kena choose lah, sir? Cathode. This is cathode, right? Cathode, you choose what ion? Cat ion. What is cat ion, sir? I don't understand the cat ion. Positive ion. So which ion I have to choose lah? So you erase the negative ion. Negative ion means what ion? N ion. So now you see cathode ada what ion? Hydrogen ion. Okay, hydrogen ion. So because here they use different electrolyte, the electrolyte they use is concentrated sulfuric acid. So what you guys have to do here, you choose the hydrogen ion, right? 2 hydrogen ion, accept 2 electron and form hydrogen gas. So dekat cathode apa saya nampak, sir? Cathode, you can see a lot of colorless gas bubbles moving around the cathode. Any question? Any question? So, why my what tick the flow of electron? So dia sudah tanya kan, you sudah tick awal-awal kan? So tak payah risaulah, sudah tick from negative to the positive. Okay, so you already score 1 mark. Okay, tadi pelajar tu dia ada tick. Oh, this one saya lupa bagi markah lah. Okay, this one 0.2. Okay, so you score 0.2 lah. Okay, can. Okay, now we go for voltage. How to calculate the voltage? Once you already put the E naught value, the half equation, you write down the E naught value 2.38. Mana saya nampak ini ke, sir? It will be given in the question. Where is the E naught value? Sudah diberi. Okay, what is the E naught value of hydrogen? Here, copper, not copper 2 ion, hydrogen ion, 0.00. Okay, so how to find the voltage? So you write down the formula, the voltage E naught value of cathode. Cathode minus E naught value of anode. The cathode is how much? This is positive terminal cathode, negative terminal anode. Cathode, the value 0.00 minus bracket ambil semua. Negative 2.38. So you will get positive 2.38 unit volt. You already scored 2 marks. Any question? All of you understand? Okay, now you understand the simple voltaic cell, right? Okay. Okay, if understand 1%, angkat tangan lah. Okay, we move on to next part. Okay, Amirul faham eh? Okay, now we go for complex. Complex very simple. Concept same only. Cuma dia letak apa? Complex. Complex is called Daniel cell. Daniel cell or porous spot. Dia letak apa? Dia letak macam ni. Dua elektrod berbeza, logam berbeza, dua larutan berbeza. Tadi ada satu larutan kan? Dua larutan. The dua larutan is what they do, what they connect these two electronic solution electrolyte by using salt bridge. Macam mana mereka buat salt bridge? Okay, in the exam, if they ask how to do the salt bridge, we take the filter paper. Kita ambil filter paper. Lepas ambil filter paper, kamu ambil beaker. Satu beaker. Di sini kamu kena tuangkan satu larutan. You must pour a solution. What is the name of the solution? You must take very soluble salt solution. Very soluble salt solution. You ambil filter paper, you dip inside the soluble salt solution. In the exam, if they ask what is the content of salt bridge, kalau ditanya apakah kandungan titian garam, okay, the content of salt bridge, you have to name a very soluble salt solution. Tolong ingat ini, sodium nitrate solution, natrium nitrate, larutan natrium nitrate. Or you can take potassium nitrate solution. Copy down this. What is the content of salt bridge? Kita ambil larutan sodium nitrate or potassium nitrate, we celupkan filter paper. After celupkan, dia dah jadi basah, we do connection between these two electrolyte. Any question? Any question? No question, eh? Okay, and what is the function of salt bridge or porous spot? You remember U-tube. U-tube, the bottom one, dilute sulfuric acid function, allow the movement of what? Mesti ingat movement of ion, not electron, eh? Ion in order to complete the circuit. Any question? No question, eh? Okay, copy down this. What is the content of salt bridge? If done, one person angkat tangan. One person angkat tangan, I move on to next page. Understand, so far? Understand, Okay, now we move on to the question. Okay, they give you this. So, bila tak ada nampak battery, bila tak ada battery, voltaic cell, voltage only, voltmeter or galvanometer, this is called what? First thing, remember this is voltaic cell. Voltaic cell energy change, chemical energy converted into electrical energy. Okay, you letak macam ni. Okay kan Saya tak bagi E not value because why? Atas sudah ada kan. Okay, saya tak nak bagilah. In the exam, they will give it to you. Okay kan So first thing they ask, what is the function of salt bridge ataupun porous spot? Sama je. Function membenarkan, allow the movement. Okay, movement of ion, not electron. Electron hanya dapat bergerak dalam electrode dengan wire sahaja. Tolong ingat. Okay, allow the movement of ion in order. So, kamu tulis di sini in order to do what? To complete. Complete the circuit. You already score 1 mark. Any question? Any question? No question. Allow the movement of ion in order to complete the circuit. Even porous spot, sama function saja. Okay, okay, now the concept same like simple voltaic cell. Okay, konsep dia sama dengan simple voltaic cell. Macam mana konsep dia? Kamu tengok dia punya E naught value, this is 2.38 akan diberi. Ini the magnesium electrode 2.38, negative symbol. This is positive 0.34. Okay, siapa dia? Copper electrode. Okay, kan copper electrode saya padam ni. Okay, copper electrode positive 0. ni. So, kamu erase the symbol. So, mana satu positif, mana satu negatif, you dah tahu. Magnesium, negative, anode. Okay, copper, positive, cathode. And you do what? You take the flow of electron from negative to the positive. Any question? Any question? Okay, dalam exam, kalau ditanya, how do you know? How do you know the reaction? Reaction is started. Bagaimana kamu tahu tindak balas telah bermula? How do you know the reaction started? Macam mana you tahu reaction sudah mula? Bila you dah set up, you nampak jarum ini mula bergerak. Deflection of voltmeter needle. Okay, so jawapan dia the deflection. Deflection of voltmeter. Voltmeter needle shows the reaction started. Any question? Any question? So ini pun kena hafal lah. Deflection of voltmeter needle, okay, shows the reaction already started. Okay, and you dah tahu anode you pilih rod. Cathode jangan pilih rod. So, saya kena pilih mana? Bila kamu dah tak pilih rod, you have to pilih what? You have to pilih someone from here, right? So, copper 2 sulfate solution ada berapa ion? Copper 2 ion. Okay, and okay, sulfate ion. Lagi dua ion datang dari mana? Solution water. Water, we have hydrogen ion and hydroxide ion. So, which ion I have to choose? Cathode, choose cat ion. Cation means what? Positive ion. So we got two positive ion. Which ion I have to choose? E naught value paling tinggi. More positive. Ini positif 0.34, 0.00. So perlu tak saya hafal E naught value? Tak perlu. Akan diberi dalam exam. Any question? So which one you have to choose? You choose the copper 2 ion. Any question? Any question? No question, eh? Okay, so now we do the half equation at anode. Half equation at anode negative terminal, you choose the magnesium, arrow become Mg2 positive plus 2 electron. Observation, kamu tuliskan di sini, okay, magnesium, okay, electrode. So kamu tuliskan magnesium electrode become thinner. Dalam bahasa Melayu, macam mana nak tulis, rod magnesium akan menjadi nipis. Okay, nah? Okay, positive terminal, you dah circle di sini. You choose the copper electrode, right? And ni, sorry, copper 2 ion, right? Copper 2 ion, kamu tengok electrode pun copper. Kalau dia bagi lain, you boleh tulis deposit. Okay, copper 2 ion. So, apa you buat di sini? Copper 2 ion, except 2 electron, form copper metal. Any question? Okay, what is your ni observation at positive terminal? Dia guna copper electrode dan larutan tu ada copper 2 ion. So you do here copper electrode. Electrode become thicker. One more observation. Katakan dikata nyatakan satu lagi observation selain daripada ni. Kamu tengok lot of blue color ion turn into brown color solid. So what happened to the intensity of blue color? Intensity of blue color of copper 2 sulfate solution menjadi pudar. Okay, so become what? You must put become paler. 1 mark. Any question? Kalau dia tanya one more observation, nyatakan satu lagi observation, what do you do? The voltmeter needle deflect. One more observation. The voltmeter needle deflect. How do you know the reaction started? Deflection of voltmeter needle. Bila you dah pasang, jarum dia akan bergerak. So that shows the reaction started lah. And one more observation, the voltmeter needle deflect. Any question? Any question? Okay. So satu soalan saya dah buat, soalan kedua kamu akan buat. Okay, can Soalan kedua, saya bagi E0 value supaya orang boleh buat. Okay. So kamu tengok soalan ni. Okay, Yang tak faham, tolong tengok recording and buat. Saya nak siapkan lagi satu bahagian sebelum saya bagi kepada ni. Okay. Try to answer this question. Question number 4. Porous spot function same like salt bridge. Oh, betul ke? Ada yang dah buat oh. Very fast lah. Ui, yo, siapa ni? You guys do first ah. In mind, if you want me to mark, you can send it to me. Trishana also can. Faik, if you want me to mark, please send it to me. Okay, can Prem, your answer perfect. Saya belum chat lagi. Tengok. Sila. Perfect answer, Prem. Kalau dah siap, boleh angkat tangan lah. Nikhil, you understand ah? Christina, okay. Understand ah? Okay, we try to check the answer, okay nah? Okay, we try to check the answer. Okay, so I checked the answer for this one. Okay, so this boy, this student, he put what? He take the positive value, put here positive 0.34. Okay, this one positive 0.080. So bila dua-dua positive, he take which one less positive? This is less positive, this is more positive. So dia dah bagi tahu this one. Okay, the copper will be anode. So anode choose the electrode. That's why dia letak macam ni. So dapat 0.1. Okay, cathode. Okay, don't choose the ni electrode. Don't choose the electrode. That means I have to choose what? The silver nitrate solution. Silver nitrate solution, you kena letak nitrate solution tambah dengan solution ada water. So here dia ambil silver ion. Okay, nitrate ion, 4 ion. Ia ambil hydrogen ion, hydroxide ion. Cathode, remember you have to choose, okay, cat ion, positive ion. So dia padam, ni pelajar ni dia padam. Okay, kejap. Okay, pelajar ni dia padam, okay, all the negative ion. Dia dah padam. Okay, kita ada dua negative ion. So, dia ambil E naught value 0.80. This is 0.00. Cathode, he choose E naught value more positive. Indirectly, E naught value higher. So, dia pilih silver ion. So, silver ion undergo reduction. He already score 0.2. Very good. Okay, now cell notation. Macam mana dia buat cell notation? Cell notation very simple. Dia buat ikut dia punya half equation. So, dua line besar. Ini adalah salt bridge or porous spot. Okay, dia letak satu line kecil, satu line kecil. Ini anode. Anode half equation start with copper. Dia letak copper. Bila ada Cu tanpa charge, dia letak solid. Okay, then this one copper 2 ion, Cu2 positive, dia letak AQ. Okay, can so anode. Then now cathode. Cathode Ag positive. Dia letak Ag positive, AQ. Okay, AQ Then di sini Ag. So Ag bila tak ada charge letak S. Itu je. So kita tengok dia dapat berapa markah? 0.1, 0.2. Dia dapat 2 markah. Any question? All of you understand Okay, now cathode pula voltage pula, how to do the voltage. So this boy, okay, this student he do what? He take the E naught value at anode and E naught value at cathode. E naught value at anode positive 0.34. E naught value at cathode positive, okay, positive 0.80. Okay, 80 lah kan So dia punya ini adalah E naught value ataupun E voltage. You boleh tulis E voltage. Okay, E naught value of cathode. Okay, minus E naught value of anode. Dia lupa tulis benda ni. Okay, so kalau boleh tulis Okay, so cathode positive 0.80. Okay, 80 minus anode. Okay, letak positive. Okay, 0.34. The formula after calculation positive 0.46 volt. So dia dapat 2 markah. Any question? Untuk pelajar ni kita bagi markah. So this one 0.1, 0.2. Ada symbol, ada unit. So he score perfect mark. Any question? Any question? No question Okay, so we go for next part. Okay, ini kan, ini orang buat sebagai homework. Next Saturday I will discuss homework kan Okay, the E naught value cari sendiri ada dalam modul. Okay, ini adalah voltaic cell, electrolytic cell. They will combine together. Ini saya akan buat kemudian. Okay, kemudian lepas kita belajar satu benda. I go to page number 7. Okay, di banyak sekolah benda ni tak diajar tau. So I want to teach this lah, can Okay, voltaic cell potential differences. What is potential differences? You already learn in physics. Potential differences means voltage. Voltage. So dia macam mana dia dapat voltage dia. Okay, and ni voltage tu apa? The electrical energy from one point to another point. Okay, tenaga elektrik from one point to another point. If the movement of electron very fast and a lot, it will produce high voltage. Okay, untuk itu kamu kena hafal chemical series. You all focus sangat senang tau. Electrochemical series. Okay electrochemical series macam mana nak hafal? Sangat senang. Kalau nak kahwin, mesti ada zakat fantastik supaya papa, cucu, anak. Okay, papa, cucu. Okay, papa hendak cucu dan anak. Kejap This one copper. Cucu, anak. So this is electrochemical series. Okay, faham Okay, katakan dia ambil dua electrode. Okay, let's say they do the set 1. Okay, satu voltaic cell dia ambil, dia ambil magnesium. Okay, magnesium negatif. Okay, dia ambil magnesium, saya letak simbol magnesium, dia ambil copper. Copper positif. Okay, so ini adalah larutan lah. Okay, dia ambil set 1. Okay, set 1 Okay, dia ambil set 2. Satu lagi set, dia ambil zinc. Ini adalah electrode zinc and ia dia ambil copper. Mana satu akan menghasilkan higher voltage. And satu lagi set 3. Set 3 dia ambil katakan dia ambil copper, ini adalah copper negatif, ini zinc negatif negatif, positif. Dan di sini pula dia ambil silver. Ini adalah positif. So yang mana akan menghasilkan voltage yang paling tinggi, you have to see the electrochemical series. If let's say magnesium, first shell magnesium dengan copper, dia punya jarak dia semakin jauh. The distance between the pair of metal, sangat jauh, further apart. And set 2 pula dia ambil zinc and copper. So dia punya jarak dia, dekat sikit. Ini adalah set 2. Set 3 pula lagilah dekat. Lagi dekat. Ini adalah set 3. Jarak dia semakin tinggi, the voltage produced adalah higher. When the distance between the pair of metals in electrochemical series, is further apart, the voltage produced ini 2.38 volt. Positive 2.38 volt. The second one, zinc and copper, may be positive 1.10 volt. And the last one is positive 0.46. Dia punya voltage akan lebih rendah. Ini kena hafal lah. One more, you must remember, semua kalau kamu tengok di sini untuk ni negatif siapa? Negatif kan? Negatif maksudnya magnesium, ini adalah copper kan? Siapa atas, siapa bawah? Magnesium atas, copper bawah. So, saya tak faham apa you ajar. Magnesium atas, copper bawah. Kamu tengok di sini. Magnesium atas, copper bawah. Untuk set 2, zinc negatif atas, copper ni positif bawah. So what is this lah? So I don't understand. You see the zinc atas, copper bawah. Nampak? Untuk ni pula negatif atas, positif bawah. Positif bawah So copper atas, nampak atas, silver bawah. You must memorize this. Any question? So I don't understand what you're teaching. So now we do this lah. Voltaic cell tu adalah satu device produce electricity. So why is produce electricity? Because the chemical reaction inside the chemical substance will generate the flow of electron. When the flow of electron through conductor, you nampak deflection of voltmeter needle and it produce electricity. Normally this voltaic cell kita guna untuk buat bateri lah. The flow of electron ini more reactive, right? Ini salah tau. Nanti kalau boleh padam more electropositive. More electropositive to less electropositive. Nanti betulkan electropositive. Okay. Kena? Electrochemical series means is a list of metal arranged according to tendency to lose electron. Bila kamu nampak satu lagi point, bila kamu nampak macam ni, menuliskan naik atas. Bila naik atas, the metal getting more electropositive. More electropositive means the metal have higher tendency to lose electron. Okay, dia mempunyai kecenderungan yang tinggi untuk menderma elektron. Any question? Semua ni dah hafal kan? Okay, semua ni dah hafal kan? Ni nanti you baca lah. Okay, dia bagi macam ni. Okay, ingat ni lama tak keluar tau. Lama tak keluar macam mana nak buat. Okay, so bila di sini dia bagi copper dengan S negatif kan? Negatif you kena letak atas. So S atas macam ni. Okay, dan ini kan copper. Copper ni kan copper bawah. Copper bawah. Okay, dia punya value 1.7. You kena letak macam ni. Okay, so saya tak faham. Nanti kita buat You orang just dengar dulu kena. Okay, so S bawah. Okay, so 1.7. You kena buat. Okay, lepas tu kita ambil yang mana paling kedua tinggi. Ni kan? Okay, siapa atas? Okay, negative terminal copper. Dia dah bagi copper atas. Okay, T bawah. Dia punya value 0.53. Okay, so kamu dah dapat satu lagi dia punya ni lah, you must construct like this. Okay, can Okay, and one more last one, 0.44. Siapa atas? R atas. R sudah atas, copper ini bawah, dia punya value 0.44. So, you dah construct the electrochemical series. Okay, bila dia suruh kamu arrange the metal according to ascending order of electropositivity. So you kena naik atas, dari bawah naik atas. So how to arrange T, Cu, R and S? You dapat markah. Any question? Sir, saya tak faham apa you ajar. Okay, saya tak faham apa you ajar, you sangat laju. Okay, kita buat yang ni pula. Okay, kita buat yang ni Saya buat simple dulu lah. Okay, dia bagi macam ni. Okay, so lead the question. All of you read we do together. Okay, what is the potential differences of voltaic cell consisting of Z and Y? So, bila dia suruh kamu kira, macam mana nak buat? So, kamu diberi sel 1, 2, 3 kan? Dia bagi positive terminal. Positive terminal means logam tu kena atas. Okay, atas So, kamu buat di sini satu macam ni. Negative terminal. Kalau X positif, W adalah negatif. Negatif adalah, positif bawah. Positif bawah, negatif atas. Okay, kan Okay, untuk ni pula, set 2 pula, okay, Y positif, so X adalah negatif. Letak macam ni. Okay, for set 3 pula, Z, okay, is positif, W is negatif. Faham tak? Faham Okay, so now we try to construct. Yang mana paling tinggi? This one, right? Okay, siapa atas? W atas. So you guys do your W atas, Z dia bawah. Jarak dia semakin jauh. After you do this, you do garis macam ni. Okay, you all put the value. Okay, this one 2.6. Okay, simpan. Okay, number 1 done. Any question? Any question? No question Okay, I do number 2. Number 2 paling kedua terbesar ini kan. Siapa atas? W atas, X bawah. So, ni W sudah atas. X dia dalam range sini lah. Dalam range sini. So, dia punya value dia berapa? Dia punya value kamu letak di sini. This value is 1.6. Agak-agak lah. Any question? No question Okay, now I do the last one. Last one 0.2. Siapa atas? X atas. Y bawah. Okay, dia punya range dia berapa? 0.2. So X atas, Y bawah. Dia punya range adalah 0.2. So you letak 0.2. Any question? Okay, dah letak kan? Okay, dah letak. Okay, so this is the electrochemical series. Now they want what? They want you to predict the voltage for Z and Y. Mana Z? Okay, Y and Z. They want dari sini ke sini. Macam mana nak predict? Macam mana nak predict? Kamu ambil semua nilai ini. Semua nilai ni So kamu ambil 2.6 minus open bracket and close bracket. Minus apa? Minus yang ni. Kamu dah dapat range ni. Okay, minus 1.6 plus 0.2. Calculator, find the answer. Anyone can give me the answer? Anyone? 2.6 minus with 1.8. Amirul, faham tak?
0.6 eh.
Okay,
0.88.
8. Okay, 0.8. Dapat kan? Okay, so satu dah dapat kan? Kita buat satu lagi. Kita buat objektif dulu subjektif nanti kita buat Okay, kita buat ini pula. Okay, kita tengok They already give you negative terminal atas. Positif terminal bawah. Ini positif zinc lah, positif lah. Okay, ini sudah bagi zinc, iron positif lah. Okay, magnesium negatif, okay, copper positif lah. Okay, so saya buat dia punya construct the electrochemical series. Ini saya buat, next one you all do Okay, okay, so macam mana nak buat? Yang mana paling tinggi? Ni kan, siapa atas magnesium, bawah siapa copper. So I put dia magnesium, bawah copper. Dia punya value saya letak 2.6. Okay, saya letak macam ni. Okay, I relax and do. Okay, next one. Okay, next one saya padam ni. So padam lah, jangan kacau ni. Okay, next one. Yang paling kedua tertinggi adalah magnesium and zinc. Magnesium atas, zinc bawah. Kenapa atas? Negative terminal 1.6. So zinc, magnesium sudah atas. So zinc kena bawah. Dia punya range value, dia punya voltage adalah 1.6. I put here. Okay, 1.6. Okay, and the last one, okay, zinc atas, zinc sudah atas, and iron bawah, dia punya range adalah 0.2. So, zinc sudah atas, iron kena bawah, dia punya range dia 1.0, 1.6, 0.2, very small, 0.2. You already get the electrochemical series. Dapat? You dah dapat macam ni? Okay, now read the question. Okay, so what is the potential differences between copper and iron? So dia minta untuk iron and copper. Macam mana nak cari? So saya ambil semua benda ni. Semua benda ni saya tolak dengan benda ni. Saya tolak dengan ini. Bila saya tolak dengan ni, I already score get this one. Okay, any question? So what I do here, 2.6 minus, buka kurungan, 1.6 plus 0.2. What is the answer? Okay, so 2.6 minus with 1.8. Berapa you dapat? 0.8. Correct? All of you understand? Okay, semua understand Okay, so we go for last question. This one you guys do for me. See, siapa boleh buat? Bagi jawapan. Just bagi tahu jawapan dia. Christina, can you give me the answer? Or still doing? Answer B kan? It should be lah. Very good. Answer Amirul dapat B. Any other answer? Prem, your answer? Hinman, your answer? Santosh, your answer? Sam? Saya dapat B. Okay, dapat B. Okay, we try to check most of you dapat B. Okay, we check this one. Bila negative terminal atas. So siapa atas? Magnesium atas, copper bawah. So I put here magnesium atas, copper bawah. The value you all just ambil pen, you kena simpan kena buat Okay, this is 3.0. Dapat? Okay, next one, I do the 1.5. 1.5 siapa atas? Magnesium atas, zinc adalah bawah. 1.5 half of this lah. Half of 3.0. So ini kan, so kamu buat di tepi sini, this is what? 1.5. Dapat? Okay, and last one, zinc atas. Zinc sudah atas. Okay, iron bawah. Dia punya range 0.5. 0.5 di mana? Sini, dari sini ke sini adalah 1.5, you know. 1.5. Calculator, you tahu kan calculation dia macam mana. Okay, 0.5 somewhere here. Okay, 0.5, 0.5. Okay, now they ask iron and copper. So they want the iron, new voltaic cell, iron and copper. They ask you to predict without doing this one. So macam mana you nak buat? You ambil semua benda ni. Semua benda ni. Okay, so ambil. So you put here 3.0. Okay, 3.0, you minus with this one. Minus with this one. So you do what? Minus, open bracket, 1.5 plus 0.5. Okay, which is 2 lah. So the answer 1.0 volt. Okay, any question? Soalan ini kan, kalau you tengok ini adalah MRSM, you pergi tengok ni dalam Google, MRSM 2020 paper. Okay, kena 2020 paper. Ini pun MRSM. MRSM okay, 2019 paper. Okay, ini pun MRSM paper. Okay, MRSM. You tengok, kalau you tengok betul-betul dia mula dengan English dulu tau. Lepas tu baru ni. You tengok soalan dia, zaman dulu dia mula dengan English, lepas tu baru Mas Melayu. Ini pun MRSM paper. Okay, dia keluar setiap tahun. Ini pun MRSM paper. Okay, MRSM punya. Okay, so saya ambil question daripada MRSM. Try to do this one. Okay, sama juga. Ini negatif atas, positif bawah. Atas, bawah. Atas, bawah. Atas, bawah. They want you to predict this. Okay, can I try to do this? We will discuss on this Saturday. Saturday kita akan buat sel ni. Ini memang last year ada banyak trial question keluar. Okay, ini pun banyak trial question keluar. Okay, so Saturday we will do this one and make sure this homework you all do lah. Page number 4. Okay, so that's all for today. Kita jumpa on Saturday night. Okay, take care. Bye semua.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye, 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 bye.